Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the third episode of Foggy Swamp Tribe, which aired live on Twitch November 14th. A little reminder of all of the scenario settings and rules that we follow in this series, and let's get started. I do have a lot of rice rotting in the fields, but that's okay. Yeah, so if we got Devil Strand first and then we led into complex clothing, by the time the Devil Strand reached maturity, we would have complex clothing, which is why I said it's like totally fine to do them out of order. It's kind of not an issue at all. Alright, as you can see, I'm starting to do daylilies, and we're going to maybe get this barracks out of the negatives. Yep, it's now dull. So it doesn't carry as deep penalties. Additionally, I am going to start cranking out the granite blocks. Got a hole in the green screen right here. Yeah, you're not allowed to see back here. There's nothing back there. Just piles of clothing. Yeah, sometimes the dogs disturb it. Come on, Who, finish up. Pay no attention to the stuff behind the curtain. Exactly. Glad you read me. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear forest. Oh. Hi, puppy. Not allow tainted clothing because I'm not a bloodlust or anything like that. Mediocre. Yes, we are now into the mediocre territory. Dragon, I think I'll have you craft when you're done. So there's some non-overhead mountain over this way. And of course we want to stay overhead. Tattered apparel for Gilmore and Fell. I might make some additional travel wear for them, just to remove their negative mood modifiers. Oh, and we have the deserter. So this is I'm gonna pause for a second. So it looks like I'll put this I'll put that up next, but so the deserter is for you to betray the, in this case, the Shattered Empire of the United Republic. The deserter gives you a person who I'm not going to keep because he's not a tribal, but maybe I take all his flak stuff. He's being chased by one trooper from a loyalty squad, and then he'll also tell me where two Psi-Link neuroformers are. Now, we can always get our Psi-Link up just through meditation on the animatry. So it's not really necessary that I do this quest, but it's up to you. I leave it in your hands. Alright, so I'm breaking these walls down because I would much prefer to have the hardier granite walls. Instead, the diggy dwarf in me says that is preferable. So, if I don't accept, I can stay neutral with the United Republic. In fact, I could even go up and do royalty and tribalism at the same time. There's really no penalty for that. That could be up to you as well. But a little bit of guidance is nice. Wow, dead tie. A slight lead here or there. I'll leave it up a little bit longer. So I do have a recurve bow. Let's go ahead and hunt some boomalopes, because it will be funny. Rip trees, yes indeed. Yoink. So I'll be making the tribal wear for Gilmore and Fell out of dead boomalope. And then they can make food for me out of the meat. For these types of polls, for Tory Talker, for the toolkit polls, subs do get additional, but for this type, wherever I can point to it, that's not the case. Didn't I limit the cooking to who? I did, but only for simple meals. For fine meals, it's still anyone. And as you can see, we already have eight fine meals here. So it worked. I want more music. Let me know if this gets too loud. I don't want it to wash me out, but... Alright, so Devil Strand is obviously next. It is such a tight poll. I might re-poll. I might have a recount here. All the Americans in the chat are probably like, not a recount, no! But, yeah, I might have a recount. Because it is within 2 tolerance. So let's do this again. The advantages of this is that I get 2 neuroformers right off the bat. And I get some flak armor. The disadvantages is that the United Republic, the Shattered Empire, the Royals, so to speak, become hostile with me. And it's challenging to become unhostile. If you know, it's up to you to decide what you feel is best. The yays versus the nays. Alright, hold on, Gilmore. Stop. We have enough meals here. Oh, nope. I guess we just filled the zone. Okay, there we go. Now we're not cooking pointlessly. Who is headed to... Oh, yeah, finish that one off. Mercy killing. And we've made 1 tribal wear. Where is it? Right? Did we make a tribal wear? I mean, come on. Wait, would you not finish them off? Who? You're driving me insane. Say, we got Double Strand. It looks like no... I'll re-poll for that later. But for now, we're going to put the tech poll up. Because the no won once, the yes won once, so we'll have a tiebreaker. Oh, Dragon, you were making the travel? Wait, what? No, you weren't making travelware. So Gilmore, where the travelware? And we'll keep hunting for some more leather. Alright, complex clothing looks like it's going to win, so I'm going to queue that up. The water spot is fresh instead of rotten. Yep, you're right. No Met corpses in there. No chunks in there. And now, Dragon, we ought to get you putting Devil Strand down. Now, this is not a easily protectable farm, keep in mind, so I don't want to put a lot of investment in here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do it down here. Because the anima tree's close by and is going to block me, which is a bit of an issue. That's a lot of trees we have to cut. All right, over here, I'm going to put cotton. A little cotton down. Okay, so there's the zones. How's your hunting, Who? You still haven't killed a single one. Oh boy. There we go. Cargo pods of fox meat. Alright, complex clothing is the leader. We'll continue researching it. This is a little loud, right? The music's a little loud. Dear Lord, why is there so many trees? Because this is tropical swamp. And it's just about how many trees that I can be punished with. Alright, so down here, I'm going to start putting border walls. With a steel door and a fireproof granite door that is collapsible. And then I will also do that over here. I just have to plan this out well. I'll have it look cleaner eventually, but this will have to just be the way it is for now. So one door here, one door here. Oops. Alright, so that will prevent people from incoming in the south. One of the things I wanted to do is to have attackers drive this way in through the rivers, because that's just going to be a lot more dangerous of an approach for raiders to make. And I want to get my construction skill up by grinding on something that doesn't really matter. Oh, and then yes, the roof zones. True. Let's do that. So then that will be like this and this. And this is just to stop trees from blocking the doors. All right. I ought to make pemmican forever with all this meat and rice, because otherwise it's being wasted. And then I'll probably want to put wooden floors in here so it doesn't sprout up trees as well. And I'm going to turn off auto home zone. Here's an eclipse. Don't worry, Tribals. We're not cursed. Alright, so if we start making pemmican, let's just drop it on the floor. I want it to be indoors, but I don't really care where it goes. Devil Strand and cotton. That's a bold move. Okay, so who has started? Why not put a roof instead of a floor? A roof would block light and slow you down. So if you're being pursued, you will walk slower in the darkness. Whereas a floor does not slow you down. In fact, it speeds you up. So you'll lose your pursuer more quickly. And it won't block sunlight. Sometimes I don't explain the reasons for things, but I have a very good one, regardless. So this setup here is a very, very cheap airlock. I guess let me explain. So the roofs here stop plants from growing to block doors. The outer door is not fireproof. It is a vulnerable door, but it's one that will open and close quickly. The second door is one that will be forced open all the time, and then if we're being pursued through it, we can force it shut, offering a stronger wall against a would-be raider. I guess you're already moving. So that is sort of the science of that. Oh, this should go out further. There it is. I don't know why that was canceled. Alright, I'm also going to queue up cut plants so that Dragon might help to remove the trees that are in the way, because she's a lot faster at cutting plants than I am. A lot faster. The deserter, let's put that back up. This is the tiebreaker poll, so I asked twice. I got one yes and one no. Forced weather for pay. Banyan Grove, 17 days is what kind of weather? Just a weather control? Sure, I'll do it for advanced component Jade. What kind of forced weather are we getting, though? I don't even know. It's not even telling me? I mean, whatever. Cool. I'll take it, whatever it is. Fog? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Did I just overlook? Well, we are the Foggy Swamp Tribe. It's a little Foggy Swamp Tribe, right? So we are the Foggy Swamp Tribe. So fog is a sort of a perfect fog weather condition for us to endure. All right, if I want a northern wall, I obviously have a river that I'm going to have to bridge, and then I have some metal that is going to be broken down at some point, or mined, I should say. I'm going to double wall the bridge one, just because it's flammable and more vulnerable. Bye, Tusk. She didn't even say goodbye to me. Alright, and then their only points of ingress will be east, through this river or this river. Either way, I know roughly the direction they're coming. Fel needs treatment, for her asthma. Actually, you should get the experience for it. Oh, and you burned yourself. Nice. His asthma. Sorry. I forgot the steel doors. Yep. That I did. Oh, endless butterfly. Just because? Well, thank you. Hoodia. That means butterfly in Mandarin. I have no idea why I know that. But there you have it. Fel. Did we ever make... No, I still haven't made your clothing. How is Randy Random treating me? Actually quite nice, oddly. Like, way nicer than I thought he would. I've only had one raider, and I've had guests and easy quests. So, you all say I should accept the deserter. So here's Lyle. Oh boy, I now have an assault rifle. So Lyle, the warmongerer, he is not a tribal, as I sort of suspected he wouldn't be. So we're going to have to banish him. He's got a full set of flak, which is going to be awesome. And I'm going to take everything. Leave him with nothing. So that's what I do here. So we have a loyalty squad following. And the loyalty squad is Justina, a teetotaling neurotic jogger. Jogger? Okay, so they're going to be hard to catch. That's good to know. Gilmore makes a good meat shield. I could not agree with you more. Alright, who? Come on out here. I think Naked Lyle makes a good meat shield, personally. Maybe I should tell him to get rid of the gun first. Alright, she is coming. Yeah, she's right here. Yeah, we'll get nice and close. Hey, loyalty squad. It'd be nice if I knocked her out and stole her stuff. So, in fact, to that end, let's punch her. Nope. She did. Alright, Mr. Lyle. You are bye-byes. You can keep the bow. Over here, we will also allow fresh human corpses. And haul you out. All this clothing I'm going to put into safekeeping. And then for assignments here, for my own assignments, I'm going to say no armor, so that I don't wear it. And then in here, I'm going to say no weapons, so I make space. So let's have another stockpile zone, I don't know, here, I guess, and haul these out. So I have the physical space for stuff. And I'll haul the flak in. I think this flak helmet, yeah, it doesn't slow me down, so I'm going to wear it. But the other stuff, you know, whatever. Oh, this should be a low stockpile. So we haul the good stuff inside. So the reason I'm not wearing flak is it dramatically slows you down. Not dramatically, but like if movement is critical, you don't want to be wearing it if you can help it. Because it will slow you. Slow your movement speed. A heat wave. Okay. Alright. Don't we? Oh, no. The cooler got punched into destruction, didn't it? There we go. That should do. Okay, my visitors here are not too happy. That's kind of not my problem. We have a decent amount of pemmican stored up. Who now has an assault rifle, a flak helmet, and a parka, which I probably don't need to be wearing. until it gets cold. It will never get cold, actually. I'm going to just drop that parka. It'll never get cold because, like, we're on the equator in a tropical swamp. So, yeah, we don't need that. Emerald Ninja, you tested out some of the science I told you? So, a Duke of the United Republic is calling nearby. His guards were killed during an ambush. He escaped, but is now being followed by a manhunting goose. I will gain honor if I help him out. Now, this is a little odd because I'm hostile with the United Republic. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like this is a bit of a bug. Because he's going to show up and he's going to be hostile with us. But I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Well, you all pick. You all decide. It'll be a little weird, I think. Alright, so I do have complex clothing. Or, yeah. Well, I'm getting it. So once I get it, I'll get myself like a duster. I'm just going to put the poll down. Sorry to ruin the voting, but it was so overwhelmingly yes. So I'm going to accept with Dragon. Okay, what is going on? This is really strange. So they are in the United Republic, but are not hostile with me? Okay. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I broke RimWorld, guys. I broke RimWorld. That's fine. And here's the manhunting goose. What do we say to the goose? Not today, goose. Not today. Did I get the location of the neuroformers? I did. It is so very far away. How far is this? 5 days travel. It's actually part of the reason I'm getting so much pemmican. Because I'm going to need 5 days travel worth of pemmican to get there. Alright, where's this? There's the stupid goose. Silly goose. Alright. Who will take care of it? Who will take care of it? It is done. Well, I feel bad. Drop the Duke's pants. I could do that, but they're locked. So yeah, I won't be doing that. And there's no sidecast that really helped me out. Alright, shuttle has arrived. Bye-bye, Aspirtes. Or whatever your name is. And you're out. So we are now... Dragon is now enemies of the United Republic, but has a freeholder title. Yep, I don't know. I don't know. I just simply don't know. I don't have mods that do this, so I don't know why it's like this. But it's pretty funny, if you ask me. I'm a secret double agent? Yeah, that's what it is. Right, you know what I need? I need Dragon's help to clear this out. Because I am just not making headway here. On this wall. Like, at all. It could be because I banished the other dude. It could be. I don't think it's supposed to be, though. If I'm being perfectly honest. One should not affect the other, but who knows. I'm playing both sides. Make sure I come out on top. Exactly. Who has loyalty to no one? It's very weird. But I'm alright with that. So who will be the tribal sidecaster, and then Dragon could be the royal sidecaster? I don't actually really mind having the royal aids that you can ask for are pretty amazing. So like I'm totally okay with it. The other thing I ought to do is with who? I'm going to make a very, very, very sloppy... oh, is that cutting into the farm? Yeah, it's cutting into the farm. I'm going to make a very, very sloppy, like, storage zone here. Just because I need... things are stacking up, and I need somewhere to put stuff. I'll make it slightly not like drunken carpentry here. Alright, Dragon. Get done with all this resewing so I can... In fact, you know what? Where are you? Don't even... Sorry about the bad kind of work. Don't even worry about yeah, don't worry about sewing. I'm going to stop the sewing process all over so that she can help cut trees that are in my way. So we got complex clothing. Next up... there's the list. Yeah, here she goes. Now she's actually cutting trees for the wall. And an aura. Cool. Okay, so it's pretty temperate in here. The heat wave is pretty nasty outside. It got up to like 110 Fahrenheit or whatever that is Celsius, but in here it's fine. All right, you all say go smithing first. Okay. Oh, I hear fire. Ooh, that's a huge fire. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I just remembered, because it is a forced fog, fires don't get put out on their own. Like, it can't rain here, so this fire is just going to rampage forever. There's functionally no counter to it until this forced weather event stops. That is kind of funny, if you ask me. Alright, let's ignore the zone for now, just so we don't make it dark. I don't really need a firebreak, because there's just a bunch of trees that are in my way already. If they burned up, I wouldn't be upset, in other words. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I have simple meals. I wonder what it's doing to the animals, though. Let's take a look. Animal corpses. Yeah, it might be burning out the animals. It's kind of hard to tell. But I am building a granite wall firebreak. I have most of one down south and some of one up north, so that will help as well. Did you just insult him? No, you talked about food. Okay. Shelter for Kaelson. So a Kyoshi warrior is requesting a favor. They want to hang out for 23 days, not do anything, and they will give me a gun link or low shield pack. Alright, let's finish this poll. And let you vote on the next thing. Wow, that is a heck of a fire. The other issue, of course, is if there was any sort of steel ruins. The steel ruins are definitely getting destroyed. Ha! Willow tree. This little willow tree in the middle of the swamp is just like, ha ha, can't hurt me. Henry, you are a coma kid, a nudist cannibal. I'm just gonna leave you there. You're not tribal, so I can't recruit you. And you don't have great clothing, so I don't really care to help you. I don't want the mood penalties for the organs. They way too heavy. The other thing I might want to do is an art bench and get my artist arting. Oh, I need steel. Well, that's easy to get. Oh, no path. Fine. Alright, so she's cutting down all the trees that are going to be in my way. All the problematic trees. That's really great. With all the wood that we have, it would make sense. Okay. It wasn't supposed to be a pun. It would make sense to have an artist just start cranking out small... Oh, we have a raid from Kang Shen. They are attacking immediately. His name is Panther. He is a greedy psychopath, so definitely someone that has negative traits if we were to add them. I was kind of hoping he would get himself burned, but that hasn't been the case. Is whose traits the same as Treb's? No. Iron-willed neurotic jogger. One of the rules of this series is that I have to have a negative trait for everybody. Anyone that gets added gets a negative trait. Was that necessary? You know, you could have gone around. Now, you say don't host the warrior, so I will not. Go away. Okay. I don't like looking at these dead bodies. Hopefully I get, like, grenades or something. Some way to get, Molotov. Some way to get rid of them. Alright, so the artists. Fel. Yeah, Fel, I'm going to have you art over research. I could bury them, but given that, you know, terrain is at a premium because of how much there's just trees everywhere, that's a very bad precedent to start because it's going to be very, very difficult for me to functionally bury, like, a bunch of people. Just because there's just too many people everywhere. Alright, so Fel has started on... art. I think what I'm going to do is uninstall this, or I'll just reinstall this outdoors. Where can I put this? I can put it here. That will piss off the tree, but like whatever. And let's bring this indoors for a little bit of a bonus. Why no use natural fire? I have no idea what you're saying. I'm sorry if English isn't your first language and I'm being mean. Oh, for corpses? I don't want to haul that far. It's just too out of the way, to be honest. So we're not hosting that Kyosho Warrior for Gunlink or Low Shield Pack. But we will make this little shed, which will help me to store stuff. Alright, so Dragon's helping to cut down some of the trees that are in the way down here. That will be one of the last ones. Alright, here we go. Now we're cutting the rest. Ahem, dragon, ahem. Oh, are you kidding? Alright, I don't have the rice fields to be resown for a bit, just so that we can make more progress. Dragon, I need your help. Oh, okay, you've gone to sleep. So if you're wondering about Dragon's negative trait, I had you all vote on it. I think pretty arguably, Careful Shooter is actually a pretty negative trait as far as I'm concerned. You might not think that, but if a regular shooter at max skill is shooting and a Careful Shooter is shooting at max skill, the Careful Shooter actually does less ranged DPS than in just if they didn't have the trait at all. Careful Shooter is actually a very bad trait to have. That I don't think most people know that. But I consider it to be a sucky... Oh, refugees are leaving. Bye-bye, refugees. You managed to get one art done. Didn't say it had to be an impactful negative trait, just that it had to be negative. Exactly. Nowhere does it say that a negative trait has to be terrible, just, you know, just it has to have negatives. It can't just be all positives. That is left to interpretation, and I'm the interpreter, so bite me. Yeah, I wouldn't say cannibal is a negative trait, though. That I don't think really is a, you know, that's not negative. All right, let's get all this stuff out of here and put it in the backup storage. And colonist outsourcing. Garrador is natural morbid. So bloodlust, cannibal, sickly. Sickly would definitely be a negative trait. So I can... Should I outsource? Yes or no? So if I outsource, I can pick Garrador as a person to join. Let's look at their health. So they have cirrhosis of the liver, and they are a bit of an alcohol addict, which sucks. But they are also a good doctor, very good planter, can shoot a bit. And they fulfill our needs of a cannibal, or rather, someone that has a negative trait. Sickly, obviously, it's a negative trait. And they are tribal. So, y'all can decide. How long is the outsourcing? For 8 days? That's not terrible. Who can be on his own for 8 days? I should probably... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to super haul with everybody, which is what I call it when I put it as a priority 1. What are you doing? Okay, whatever. You all say yes? Okay. How long do I have? 5 days to accept? Quest completed for the Forlorn Drifters. So the refugees I was hosting are leaving. Now up here, I am going to want to have like meals and food. So these beds, these awful beds, I'm just going to break down. I'll make better at some point. And that gives me more space. I'm going to put the art bench outside for now. For, again, more space. Because I don't suspect I'll be using it anytime soon. I roof up the stock. It's already roofed. And then, in here, I will put in foods. I'm not going to specify. It's just going to be important that foods go here. I think boomalopes are dying because my screen is shaking. They must be. Oh, yep, there they go. You guys might... You know, you're literally made of chemical fire. You'd think you'd have a healthier respect for forest fires. But clearly you don't. Oh, there goes a panther. That is a huge swath of the map. That's like, what, a third of the entire map, just about, that has burned up due to the forced weather? That's pretty crazy to me. So in here, I also don't want to store the pemmican, though. The pemmican go to, like, actual storage. And then once we're done hauling this stuff around, I will, I'll send Dragon. to go do the aid. Time remaining in forced weather. Oh my god, so much longer. So it's lasted 5 days so far. It's a 17-day forced weather. So we're just over a third in to it. It's kind of a while. Okay, so here's our backup stockpile. Trees will regrow. In fact, as you can see, there's already regrowing plants where the fire started. There's plenty of greenery where the fire started. Right on the burning edge, obviously not. But as you can see, you can actually track, right? It's like recently burned and then starting to regrow and then like actually regrown considerably. The forests in RimWorld bounce back quite fast, in other words. And this is a perfect, because of the forced weather, it's a perfect gradient of how long it takes to regrow. It's actually pretty cool. Wow. I could not have made this shack any smaller. We are at like maximum. Let's start. Oh, no. Yeah, we need to start building the firewall here. Or, just have lunch. Whatever. Okay, so off of the super hall. I'm probably not going to send Dragon to do the outsourced labor just yet, because I do want to get my stuff constructed. I want a little bit of a fire barrier here. So Dragon, if you would be so kind as to deliver more stone. The fire's gonna eventually sneak in south, but it's way closer up north. Now, it's pretty easy to like put out the fire as it borders you, so I could do that as well. For now, I'm gonna forbid this because the fire's not gonna go through a river to get to me. In fact, it's gonna stay on the other side of the river. So what I need to do is I just need to build these walls here. That will be enough to keep the fire out. Actually, will the fire jump the wall? It might jump the wall diagonally. I don't think it will, but yeah, it's starting to. But that will be pretty easy to stop. I just need to stand here for a second. Depleted of fuel. An age-old tactic of firefighting. And we have Raid of Red Lotus attacking immediately. So Julian and Mal. Bad in the Latin. Coming from the west. Well, you are going to need to eat food. So just stop what you're doing. So this is attack immediately. I'm going to actually push towards Julian while Mal traipses about. So Julian, you are careful shooter greedy. Got it. It's a knife fight. Shot him in the head, and he's down. Strip. And actually, you finish him off. Now they're not tribal, so I'm not looking to add them. Zeno, thanks for the follow. Oh, and I missed a hydrate from Angel Terra. Sorry, Angel. That was a long time ago. Okay, Mel. Fast learner, bloodlust, careful shooter. Ouch. Ouch. Let's close this distance, man. He's cutting me up like I'm a rug. What is your shooting skill? 2? Okay, now you just got stupidly lucky. Come on, close the distance before dragon goes down. Oh, wow, dragon. Dang, alright. They're dead. Now, dragon, do you do dock? You do dock. Let's have you stand by the good meds. And who move your bed closer to the light. You will be docked with good meds. And tend to who? And then we'll trade. Shot me in the liver and the spine. Gross. Well, I'm going to do a little exploiting here. Where when you lend labor, like this one, they don't, you know, it's not about the health of the laborer. So I'm going to send the injured dragon over to help out. And it's kind of like a little cheesy because she's obviously not going to be that capable of work. I just want to make sure that Who doesn't succumb to infection or anything like that first. Or a major break risk. That would be bad. But this is really good medical training for him. Not that I wanted to get shot and shredded. And it might also have Dragon avoid a mental break. Absolutely. Are infestations possible? They are. Probably not at my colony wealth. But that is definitely something I'm going to have to be concerned about in the long run. Alright, so apparently I have a fire. No, this, what? I don't know. No, get out of there. Okay, so let's accept for Garrador. And I'll have Dragon do the corpse hauling. Because I don't care about her mood as long as she doesn't have a mental break. Where is the shuttle? Oh, it's up here. And she's in a daze. Well, hopefully she doesn't daze for 24 hours or greater. I'll have to, like, lock her up and release her if that's the case. Wasn't Garrador bloodlust? She was. Can I carry her over there? I don't believe so. Set to load? No. If they're in a mental break, they're not loadable. In other words. But I could imprison her and then release her and then you know, have her hop in. But I have some hours. And given her food, she might snap out of it if she takes a meal. She may. Oh. Posture, huh? You got it, buddy. Alright, Southern Fire is breaching now. The other thing is, like, this is a tight choke point for fire. So I might not need to worry about it as long as it doesn't get too close to the tree. Peter Gunn, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I think I'm going to go with the arrest now. The arrest approach. Yep. Fires is no longer contained. Okay, try to arrest. Unfortunately, she's gone all stabby on me. Really boring name. Well, that's a hell of a name. Come on, Who? Show her what you got. Oh, don't let her cut your head off, though. Alright, so self-tend. So she cut him deep in the neck. And she's not going to be able to get up. Now, what I could do is I could force her up. And that's probably what I will do in a second here. So let's go ahead and make Psychite Tea. And help get her up so that she can go do the mission. Alright, so switch the beds. So I'm going to force harvest the tea before it's fully grown. So that I can have her go to the shuttle that leaves in 7 hours. It might not work. I might not be able to send her, but we'll see. Can I carry her to the shuttle now? Maybe, but she might need to be conscious. Yeah, she needs to be conscious. Alright, so I really only need 1 tea. I don't need a whole batch. So let's make the tea. Psychite Tea is a natural painkiller, so it might get her up. Oh, yep, she's capable of walking. Drop it. Drink the tea. Get in the shuttle. 5 hours left. Okay, so I feel like I made the right choice of kicking her butt, if I'm being honest. Okay, 4 hours, and she's gone. Oh, and I just got a torso infection. Literally what I was worried about. Garador just joined. Garador, actually, you are a good doctor, so... if you are a subscriber of mine and want Garador to be named after you, just type something in the chat here, and I will get that done. But Garador, you are going to need to tend to my sickness. Oh, or just drink beer. Oh, right, you're an alcoholic. So I'm not gonna have Garador fight the alcoholism for a bit. I'm just gonna have her, like, help me. And we do have heal root, so let me tend myself with heal root so I heal faster. But she also has cirrhosis. Oh yeah, close the poll. Sorry, I should have done that a long time ago. All right, so she's right now harvesting the rice, and then she'll help harvest the heal root and stuff. Where's the fire at? The fire's here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a point in making the fire not past this part. But, you know, that's going to be a little tough. I think what I could do is a control clearing. Like this. And... let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. So let's see. It's going to probably go this point first. So let me create a new zone. I already have one. Garador, you are going to be zoned to Area 1. You suck. Alright. So as long as I cut the trees down and have anything that can burn here for a strip, the fire's not going to be able to hop. It will be a lot easier to fight. Natural Firebreak. Alright, let's cut a little bit more grass. And cut another level of trees. And then unrestrict. Start hauling the wood away. I don't even need to haul it very far. Could you haul in full stacks, not stacks of 41? No. Okay. I know she's trying to fill up previous... okay, so fire will stop there. Now, Area 1. Remove from here. Put in here. And here. Actually, put over here first. So, now... Area 1. Cut a little fire break. How are you doing? You are 3430, so you still are infected, but you're catching up. Thank you for watching Foggy Swamp Tribe Episode 3. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to chat about it, Discord might be the place for you. Rhadamant.com has the link to that. It also has my stream schedule and countdown timer for upcoming streams. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next episode. Farewell.